Hi Chewies, here's Alexandra. So, question. What is blue and is sitting on a cork? Right, it's the Ultramarine I am painting for you. So, let's go on now with the paint job. What I will do now is starting the highlights. For this instance, we are taking straight ultramarine blue and a very tiny brush. And what we will do now is highlight all the edges from every armor part of the marine in ultramarine blue. Just like GW is doing it on all their miniatures, all their space marines. So we will do this. Just go around every corner. It's very easy. So you have seen that on the knee. I will show you that now here on the feet. And there we go. So then another example here on the front of his respirator. Oops, got a little bit on the bolter. So the other side, just like that. It's a very easy step, but it needs patience. So I will complete now all the edge highlighting with this color, and I'll be back in a second. See you. And now that are the first highlights of the lining are done, we are taking now a mixture 50-50 out of Space Wolf Grey and Ultramarine Blue to make the second coat of the highlight. But now we are only hitting the top parts. For example, let me zoom in here a little bit more. So, for example here, the top part of the respirator. Just like that. Then here the under part a little bit. Here, for example, the corners of this part here on the helmet. We just want this color mixture to be our bright spots. Just like that. So, then maybe here on the front of the hand. Here a little bit. And keep in mind that you have to be very patient. To make your lines nice and even. Then here a little bit on the feet. Oh, sorry. That. There on the other one. So then maybe here on the back side. There a little bit. And then also the other side. Here I take the side of the brush, not the tip. If you have such an open corner, then you can do this. Or for example here, at the top of the backpack, there you can do this. So, and with this stroke here, I think the highlight on the miniature are finished. That's all that is to highlighting with, oh no, there I have forgotten one stroke. Here, very important to give him a bad look. Here in front of his eyes. Like that. A little bit more. Just a little bit. So, and if you want another version of highlighting the armor, not with this extreme highlights like this here, then click directly here and you will be brought to the first video of my series over my Blood Angel Commander, and there you will see how to highlight in a completely different style. And if you are planning to painting an Ultramarine, then simply exchange the colors by Rigger Blue, Ultramarine Blue, Space Wolf Grey and mixtures of that instead of the reds. So, and this way you will be perfectly fine. So, what I will do now is paint the gold parts of the shoulder pad. So, for that I will take burnished gold, a little bit on the palette, and we have previously painted this in tin bits, so this should cover very well, as you can see. And so it looks. And I'll be back in a second when I've painted the whole parts. And there I am back. So, and the marine looks like an Ultramarine. Well, now we will finish the eyes. For that purpose, we have previously painted the eye in scab red, but now we will take a tiny little drop of blood red. And what we'll do now, zooming doesn't work, so I have to get closer, a little bit more light, as you can see. And now I will go ahead and paint the first third, the first 2/3 of the eye in blood red. So, there you see, the scab red in the corner is the shadow. Now here's the red in front. The same thing we do on the other side. Just like that. So, now we're taking blazing orange and do the same thing, but only hit the first third of the eye. So. I hope you have seen it well. So, and now we will give the Marine a little bit more three-dimensionality in his eyes. For that instance, we take white and just a very tiny little drop, and we will paint this in the back corner of the eye. No, that wasn't enough. It's probably hard when the paint is drying directly on the brush, but that happens with such small amounts of paint. So, I think this drop was a little bit too big, but, well, this one is good. So, and there we have it. A Space Marine highlighted with now finished eyes. And that's enough for this video now. And we will see us in the next and final episode of How to Paint an Ultramarine, where we paint the last details, making the base and giving him a little bit extra, like the Ultramarine symbol and the arrow for a tactical marine. And we will see us. See you, your Alexandra.